Hi, Cancer, and welcome to your monthly zodiac sign reading. This is for Cancer Sun, Cancer Moon, or Cancer Rising. So if you find that maybe this doesn't resonate, check out your moon sign or your rising sign. Just note that you will need an exact birth time to find your exact rising sign, okay? So I've changed up the questions a little bit this month, Cancer. If you like it, please give me a thumbs up or comment, yes, you do, or you know what, I liked the way the old questions were asked in the previous monthlies. I would love to hear it either way. So don't be afraid to give me a comment down there. I would love to hear from you. So let's get started with overall theme, okay? And this is for November. So overall theme, mending. Okay, mending with the Four of Pentacles. These are energies of people, situations, so something may trigger you, or you already know that somewhere in your life there is something that needs to be mended. There's something that needs to be healed. There is something that maybe you are hanging on to a little bit too tightly and you're not quite willing to give up or give in. I never think of give in. I think of compromise, okay, to start maybe a mending or healing process. For others of you, it could literally mean mending, maybe, you know, in your home or your car, or something needs to be fixed, or, you know, your roof and you've been putting it off. Maybe you've just been holding on a little too tightly. You don't want to spend the money for it. This is your sign here in this reading to actually, to move forward, to actually make it happen. All right, let's go to what are you leaving behind? And we have gratitude. And like I say in every pile, it's not that we're leaving gratitude behind. That would never be what it is. But we have to look at this card and see. Because gratitude, I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. And we have the Knight of Swords. Look, I think that maybe some of you are so busy rushing off onto the next big thing, starting or acting even maybe too quickly, that you are not taking the time to appreciate and to have gratitude for what it is that you have or what it is that you've just accomplished. So I feel like it's just this, I need to keep going, and not taking the time to actually sit and appreciate what it is and be thankful for what it is that you have accomplished, okay? That's kind of the main feeling I'm getting with that. Or maybe even, well, it could even be, you know, that you could be acting a little bit, I don't know, a little bit of ego could even be coming in here, maybe a little too overbearing or a little too, well, you know, of course I achieved that. It was hard work. I deserve it. It can be different for different people, okay? So just keep that in mind. Next, we're going to look at what is entering into your life. And I think that this is so funny. Being of what we just talked about here, we have time for a nap with the Four of Wands. And I love this because this is a 24, which is a 6. And I want to say that is kind of, pardon me, making advancement, right? Being successful. And that's what I'm kind of talking about. I feel like you are successful. You do. You and even if you're not, you just keep going. But what I want to say with these cards here, the message, what is coming into your life, what they want for you to come into your life, entering into your life, is maybe more time for celebration. Okay, we talked about that here, but also rest. Take a moment to actually just enjoy what it is, or to celebrate what it is that you have accomplished in whatever area of your life. They're saying this is important. It just can't be go all the time. You have to take time to rest, to rejuvenate, to self-nurture, but also to appreciate what it is that you've done. Okay? Now, we're going to talk about what is to come when it comes to wealth. And wealth can be anything, you know, abundance, material. It could be in money. It could just be in your life in general, that it's just in flow and going great. And 7 of Wands. Happiness. I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. Yes, definitely. And what I want to say here is I feel that maybe, okay, I think it keeps coming back. I feel like you've fought really hard to do whatever it is that you're doing, to be successful in whatever it is. And maybe that's even to be a parent. You know, again, everyone will be different, but you've fought hard. You've stood up for what you believed in, and you are now going to be, I want to say, gifted with wealth in your life, with happiness, okay? There's going to be good things coming in. Like I said, whether it's in the actual material, you know, objects you can touch, whether it's with the people in your life, whether it's with money. We are talking, you know, I always like to go, and with the green here, I want to say probably money, but it literally can be anything in your life. All right, what about what is to come regarding relationships? Wow, nice. Soulmates. A 4 and a 1, a 5. Maybe is this going to be, let me get the other card here. Oh, wow, okay, 2 of Cups. It can be, first thing in, you are going to have someone come into your life. And when we talk relationships, it can be personal, it can be work-related, it can be romantic, okay? It can be family, friends, whatever. But with this, the 2 of Cups reminds me of the soulmate card, because soulmates are not necessarily always romantic like we're led to believe, okay? Soulmates can be people that come into your life, and they could be karmic soulmates to teach you lessons, or they could be true divine soulmates that are here to better and enhance your life. And you're meant to come together again because you've probably spent past lives together. So maybe you need to change up what a soulmate actually is and realize that we all have soulmates, soul families. I do feel with these 2 cards, it is maybe a bit more on the relationship as in romantic side of things, but just be open in your life, because it could be anyone. It could be a new friend that's coming in, and you may learn a great lesson from them in a bad way, or you could even learn a great lesson from them in a good way, right? So just keep that in mind. It's not always romantic, but I am feeling a sense of romance around this. Now, let's go to the last one before we get into overall for you, Cancer, and look at personal growth, love. They want you to bring more love into your life. If you're able to bring more love in, and that is self-love and self-nurturing. Maybe it's love here with a romantic partner. Maybe it's taking that time out up here and loving what it is and appreciating what it is that you have achieved or gained. Maybe it's going to take love to mend whatever is over here. If it is on a personal, something needs to be fixed, talked through, mended. You've been holding it close to your heart and you haven't really been speaking up about it. Or it could just be, if you're doing, like I said, home renovation, it would be pouring the love and, the nurturing into getting that done, and maybe decorating the way you've wanted it to be. And we have the 5 of Pentacles. Okay. So I've mentioned those things. And for some of you, it could also be the feeling of lack here. The interesting thing is when you get into this space, okay, which I want to say is like despair or just really downtrodden, feeling like the world's dealing nothing but negative to you. Or people could even be making you feel this way, right? It can be many different things. But if you're able, and I say it takes work, to see this through love And that's what we're always hearing. And it doesn't mean love is not always romantic love either. We need to see things through the lens of love, where we have compassion and we have care and we have kindness and nurturing for other people, but also for ourselves. She's sitting here thinking that she's never going to get out of this because, you know, that's a big, heavy wood door. What she's not seeing, because she's not even able to turn around at this moment, is that there is a key right here to unlock this door. And we talk about this a lot with the fives. It's always being able to turn around and see that there is help, or that there is a way out, or that there can be good on the other side. You just don't know it because you're in such a state of despair. So if that is you right now, self-love, nurture, try to turn around and see what is there for you, maybe to even grab a hold of, to anchor on. All right, Cancer, I'm loving this reading for you. If you're in this can be a bit heavy here, right? But if you're in this, just look around. It could be a person. It could be as simple as a key to open the door and let you out, right? So just keep that in mind moving forward. These things may start for you in the month of November. They may already be going on. They may not be all cleared up and, wipe your hands clean, over and done with, fixed in the month of November. It can take more time. But let's look at the tarot here and see if we can get some clarification, confirmation, or even additional guidance or advice for you. All right, what do we have for Cancer in addition to all of this? The Ten of Swords, yeah. Whatever it is, I feel that maybe needs to be mended for some of you, or whatever it is that needs to be seen here, acknowledged here, or if you've had bad relationships maybe in the past, Ten of Swords is letting it go, right? It's putting the last sword in and saying this is over and done with. I'm not going to participate in these energies anymore. I have a whole life to live. Oh my heavens, you guys, again, look. They are definitely sending it home here. The Ten of Wands, putting down the heavy burden. What it is that's on your back here. Just imagine these wands on her back right now. You need to let them go. You need to bring in clear thinking. You need to bring in fire and passion and energy. So these are two very strong messages of you need to let go of just moving so quickly. You need to let go of feeling like you don't need to rest or celebrate or acknowledge. Letting go that things need to be acknowledged with gratitude, right? Okay, very strong message for some of you. Whoops, you know what? This one, I'm going to take both of them because this came off Queen of Pentacles and I would normally flip this one, Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, it's time for you. I love that Two Pentacles come out. It's time for you to really, in maybe your time out up here, sit and really think about what is it that I want for my life. Plant those seeds. That's what we call the Seven of Pentacles. Plant those pentacles, okay? And then, like the Queen here, pampering and playing and nurturing this little dog sitting up on the pentacle, take on her energy of being really grounded, but nurturing as well, right? Really working to make things better, being a provider, being helpful. Okay, take on that energy. But don't forget, I do new moons and full moon readings. New moons are to plant the pentacles, where in your life you would do that each month. There is a playlist for them, as well as full moon where you release and let go. So just keep that in mind. If you want to go in and watch those videos each month, you can certainly do that if you feel like you need to start working on manifesting, calling in what it is you want in your life that serves your highest good. And that's what this is saying. Let go of the thoughts, let go of the heavy burdens. that are of no good to you and start planting and bringing in the things that are. Cancer, that is your reading. If you like this, please throw me that thumbs up. As I've been saying, you know what? Showing a like on my channel is free of charge, one. But also, I cannot see who does it. It's not like Facebook. And also, if you know someone who may need to hear these messages, please do. Regular viewers, hello. And if you are new to my channel, then please subscribe and hit the notification bell so you know when my videos come out. All right. Thank you again, Cancer. I'll see you in the next reading.